Hey guys, I will be, in this tutorial, I'll just be showing some more intricate details of the face, I think I will be doing, or just intricate details of, features of humans, yay! For example, ears. I was asked how to do ears when I was, with a friend, or friends, multiple friends, so basically, the easiest way to draw things is just by doing them over and over again until it gets drilled into your head. But this is how I would draw, how I'd explain how I draw ears in my head. So first it comes like this kite-looking thing, right? And then you start to curve it a little, make it more organic. And so now it looks like that, and that's the jawline. And then I would do a curve here. All ears are different, but this is the one I tend to always draw. And it does a couple of these lines. I don't know, yeah, this one. Make sure that one's there, because I think that's usually always. And then do this sort of reaper-looking, scythe-looking thing. And that should be shaded, and that will be black. And that's pretty much how you do an ear. Okay, what else? Lips. Okay, lips. Everyone's lips look different. The ones I always do is I start off with 2 dots or 3 dots. 3 dots is for luscious lips, and 2 dots are just for normal lips. So, 2 dots. Start with 2 dots. Lips tend to, or some lips have this sort of triangle or angle looking thing in here. And then, so you put that in, you lightly put these 2 lines in, because they're actually not supposed to be lines. There's a difference. There's form and there's shape. Shape tends to be done with lines, and it can be easily done. You could see it like that. But form is actually giving it depth and making it look 3D. So if you look at a person's face, they don't actually have dark lines to show the edges and stuff. Rather, they have the shading or the gradient to make it look like there's an edge there, but there isn't. So for the lips, you darken these bits, because there's always the darkest areas. And like that, I think. I tend to think that it's the grey bits, or the shading is the darkest parts of the lips are here, here, and this general area here. It gets lighter, however, in these areas. And you'll notice that in a couple of paintings from professionals and stuff. To evoke form in your lips, make sure you don't forget this little bit over here. So those would be lips. Okay, the 3-point lips. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Now for these ones, the luscious lips, or I would like to think they're more luscious looking, they don't have this angle. Instead, they have a sort of diamond right in the middle, so dot, diamond, dot. And they have little curves like this. these tend to make the lips look fuller, probably because they look like they're pouting, but so anyways, yeah, like that. Hands. Hands are next, weren't they? Okay. So, people find hands difficult. The only way to get over things that are difficult is by drawing them multiple times. And I have drawn mine multiple times. If you look through my gallery, I've drawn hands multiple times. So pretty much I start off with square lines where the fingers will be. It's a bit too long, but oh well. It's like that. The way hand works is pretty much like this, these shapes. And then you can just fill in these with fingers. There you go. Hands. Woo! What else is there? Eyes, maybe? Eyes can look like anything either. Just like lips. But the way I draw eyes is, so you always have to remember that there's an eyeball underneath those eyelids and everything. And, yeah. I was told that the eyes were a third of the eyeball. So like that size, around that size anyways. That's what I was told. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've been told. So that's pretty much it. And then you just, everyone knows how to draw eyes because everyone draws eyes all the time. Seriously, if I ever get something to draw, the first thing I'll do is eyes, because they're so much fun and easy. And they're just really good to, distract yourself with. You can get lost in just drawing them. Okay, what else was that? Noses? Okay, noses are very difficult for me. I find them difficult. But the key thing that you have to remember with noses is that just like the ears... Oh, was it ears? No. Well, anyways. Noses are mostly form. They are mostly form. You can only achieve realistic noses with shading. Right? So, well, in Naruto, I used to read a lot of Naruto manga, and the artist would simply use this for a nose. And it would make sense because those two nostrils are the darkest parts of the nose. So they naturally look like shapes. Everything else, if you try to draw lines on them, they look weird. Right? So, well, that's what I start off with when I'm doing a nose. It's like an M, then a triangle, And then I just shade the rest. Because noses poke out, which means that they are form. They are made by pretending that it's 3D. See? There you go. So you can't really... So whatever you do, do not do these two damn lines. They don't make sense. I know there's an edge there. The reason why people tend to not do so well in art is because they tend to, when they first start out drawing still life and everything, they draw what they know, but they don't draw what they see. Because what they know may not be right, then it obviously doesn't turn out right. For example, they know that there's edges there. They can feel it, pretty much. So they draw the edges, but no, that's not actually the case. That's not what happens. When you actually see it, what you see is the form. You do not see lines. Anyways, what else is there? Maybe, I don't know much about muscles, so don't trust me much on this one. But here we go. Those are deltoids, I believe. So they look like this from top view. They look like these from side view. Next would be the biceps. That's the bump that everyone shows off. Or the muscly dudes show off anyways. And underneath is the tricep. And then you have the elbow. And then you have some weird things that I don't understand the rest of. But just look at your own arm when you're drawing arms, and you'll see. Even if you're a woman and you don't have many masculine features, you'll still find them that it's essential to being, it's like men and women are very similar. It's just things are exaggerated between the sexes. Feet. I don't know how to draw feet. I just draw them like this. I just imagine there are hinges there, which are the ankles. And then, pretty much that's it. I don't draw them very often, which is why they're so terribly done. I should do more. But they pretty much look like that, and the ankle is like a hinge. Just think of the human body like you would a machine. Think of all the joints and movements it can make. You get really complicated machine-looking things, but it'll help you understand. If you understand how they work, you understand what they look like. What else is there to do? I think it's... Oh, don't forget, in the male, they've got these things. I don't know what they're called. They've got these little things over here. And obviously, lots of pecs. Also, pecs. Oh my god. Abdominals, are form. They are bumps. They do not have lines on them. You can put lines, but do them softly, so you suggest that there's form there. But, they're best done in form, because they do not have super freaking dark to black to white edges. And I think that should be it. See you all later.